Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your November 2020 reading. This is Tarot Energies and my name is Elaine and you're very welcome to the channel. These are general readings, so please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Do feel free to check out your moon, your rising and your Venus signs. As I said, these are general readings, not personal readings. But if you would like a personal reading, please do contact me on tarotenergies@gmail.com. That email is in the description box below, okay? If it does resonate with you, please do like, share and subscribe and click on the bell so you can receive notifications when I upload more content, which will be increasing. I was waiting on a more stable internet provider and I have that in place now, so it is full steam ahead for Tarot Energies from now on. Okay, so do keep an eye out on the channel because I'm sure that you will find something for you in it. Okay, so let's get on, shall we? These are the house cards, okay? These are your astrological house cards, and this is where your energy for the month of November is going to be mostly based in, okay, is this card that I'm going to pull now. Your astrological house is, well, it depends on which house we get, you know, but the fact that it's going to be pulled here does mean that this is where it is going to be concentrated in, okay? Now, not all your energy is going to be here, but this is going to be one of the main ones, all right? So, Aquarius, where in November, what house in November is your energy going to be more prevalent in? The first house, okay. So, this is what people see and the impression you give, okay? So, your first house is all about yourself, your appearance, the first impressions you give, okay? How people react to you when they first meet you and how you approach people, the world, and what vibe you give off, okay? So it's that kind of energy that we are going to be concentrating on here now. Of course, the first house is all about new beginnings as well, okay? I'm going to pull a Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery card just to give a little bit of guidance about how we are going to navigate this energy in November. So for our Aquarius, please. Karma, untying the knots. Okay, so this could be cyclical, okay? You may be going through lesson upon lesson upon lesson of the same lesson time and time again because you're not listening to what you are being told, okay? And you need to start learning this, okay? It is important that you start learning this because these lessons get harsher and harsher as it goes on. Of course, this could be a karmic payback that you have in that you are owed some good karma for deeds that you have done or for work that you have done, and we shall see where we go with this, okay? So I'm now using the Radley Valentine Fairy Tarot deck to see where you are at this moment in time, Sagittarius. I do apologize, Aquarius. Yeah, okay. Okay, so where you are at right now, unity. Interesting, very interesting. This is the card of Taurus. It is a really nice, solid, stable card because it is the card of Taurus, which is a really nice, solid, stable sign. Okay, this unity here is the Hierophant in the ordinary tarot. This could be you kind of coming up with a new approach for this new cycle that's coming in. Okay, you might be trying a different way of doing things, which could be what the karma is all about as well. Okay, so it could be you have tried something in, for instance, the traditional sense of the word, and that approach just hasn't been working out for you. So in this go round, you are now going to try something in a more modern approach. Now we'll find out hopefully what this is that we are talking about as we go along. The Hierophant is spiritual. It is a spiritual card. It is about connecting into yourself spiritually, connecting into your higher realms, into your God, into your higher self, whichever it is, whoever you talk to when trouble hits. You know, it is about connecting into that energy. All right. Again, I think it might be karmic. I really do. I think that there is a karmic lesson being learned here now. I think that you are in the middle of a karmic lesson right now. And I think that you connecting into your spirituality is going to help that. Okay? This is a 5, and 5s are all about change. They're all about change. Always and ever, 5s are about change. Okay, so let's see what is going on in your subconsciousness. Yeah. Okay, yeah, because this is a big decision that you have to make. At the minute, you're indecisive, and it's kind of keeping you in stasis. It's keeping you stuck like Chuck, okay? Which is, again, quite Taurian in outlook, because Taurus are notoriously hard to budge. Once to make their mind up about something, they really are. But yeah, you are trying to make this decision that you want to move forward with, okay? The thing about it is that I think that you're coming at it from an approach of, well, how will this affect so-and-so and so-and-so? You know, instead of going, well, this is what I want to do. You know, this is my life, and I have to live my life for me and make me happy. Because if I'm not happy, then what is the point of this? Do you know what? I have to make me happy. I'm the only person who can make me happy. And it is all to do with how you view things. Do you know? But this choice that is down here, you're kind of coming at it from a very logical standpoint, which is fine. And it is fine. But I mean, like, that's how you approach everything, is from a very logical standpoint. And your non-traditional way of coming at things would be to bring in a more emotional look at this situation. All right? Get in tune with your emotions rather than just the logical side of you. Okay? Because you do have an emotional side there. It's just quite buried. But, and I'm not being insulting about that. I'm really not. So please don't take offense. You are more cerebral. Okay? You are. And that is just who you are. Do you know, that's not a criticism. It's just who you are. And you do kind of need to approach this situation from a more emotional point of view, because your traditional cerebral way of approaching things just isn't working out for you. Okay, and that's why you're stuck. That's why this indecision is kind of holding you. It's rooting you to the spot. Okay, so what has gone on in your immediate past? The Queen of Winter. Okay, now the Queen of Winter coming in your immediate past means that you have been incredibly logical, that you didn't bring in any emotion at all, but you cut ties with somebody. And I think maybe they want to try and reconnect those ties. And you're kind of going, oh gosh, I'm not really sure if that's something I want to do. But you are considering it for whatever reason. And it may be something that is not in your best interest, because you're not looking at this from your standpoint. From, well, what do I want? Do you know, do I want to retie these cords where I wasn't actually all that happy in the first place, and start this situation all over again? Or do I want to move forward and see if I can find something else, something more fulfilling for me? Do you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Okay, let's see what's going on in your head, because this is all going on in your head as well. Yeah, the 8 of Spring. You are so stressing yourself out over this. You really are. You're trying to keep so many people happy with work, with your personal life, the whole lot. And it's just really taken its toll on you. I mean, like, you are the master of multitasking, and you are the master of delegating duties and all of that kind of thing. But with this indecision here, it's really impacting your mental clarity in the rest of your life. Do you know? It's impacting how you view everything else, because you don't have clarity here. You're not being clear here. And that fuzziness is seeping into other areas of your life, and that's stressing you the hell out. You know? Okay, let's see what's in your immediate future. The 8 of Winter. Yeah. Do you know, this is you tying yourself up in knots. You're not able to think straight. You're really not. And you're because this stress is impacting everywhere else. This indecision is impacting everywhere else. You're really giving yourself a really hard time about it. Do you know, you really are. You're kind of going, you know, well, for God's sake, what is the matter with me that I can't make this simple decision? And now it's impacting all of this. So I must be lacking in some way. You're not lacking in any way. Not in any way, shape, or form. You're really not. Everybody has major decisions, major crossroads in their lives. This is a major crossroad in your life. It is nothing to be taken lightly. Do you know? And of course it's going to impact in the rest of your life, your work, your family, your whatever. Do you know? And it's this that I will be concerned about, because this is a prelude to anxiety and depression. Okay, your next card following from the 8 of Winter is the 9 of Winter, and that's depression and anxiety. And you kind of need to get this sorted out before this card jumps into the 9. All right, so it is something that really does need to be worked on. Now, you have 2 8s, and every day of the week, 8s are about work. All right, this is work that you have to do. This is work that you have to do. You do not want this walking into the 9. Okay, you don't. You need to tackle this now. Okay, this here is impacting your self-confidence. Okay, it's impacting your self-belief in yourself. All right, your self-belief in yourself. It's a bit of an oxymoron there. Anyway, but it is impacting your self-belief, and that needs to be worked upon. Okay, this decision, when you decide on this, everything else is just going to trickle the way you want it to go. All right, it is, as I said, if you bring your emotions into this a little bit more, you might have a better way of coming to terms with what is going on here with this decision. I do think it's somebody trying to come back in from your past, and you're betwixt a rock and a hard place, going, will I, won't I, will I, won't I, I'm really stuck, I don't really know what to do. Because you're only looking at this from a cerebral point of view, from a logical point of view. There is no emotions on the table here. No emotions. Okay? No emotions. The fact that this is about your first house, it's about how people see you, how people perceive you, is really important to you. And I get that. I do. I understand that. But at the end of the day, how do you feel about yourself? Do you know, are you happy in the decisions that you have made so far? Are you emotionally fulfilled? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. You really need to bring in the more emotional part of yourself, because the logical part of you isn't able to navigate this fully. Okay? It really isn't. You need to bring in that balance of logic and emotion to be able to come to terms with what is going on here. All right? I want to see what your outcome is the Five of Spring. This is more conflict. This is you fighting against yourself. Do you know? This is your inner narrative just bickering. Do you know? Logically, you know that this connection didn't work, but do you know, it had the status that you liked, all right? Or it had something that you felt made you look better, okay? But that's not emotionally fulfilling. There is still not one emotional card here. I mean, like, this isn't to do with money. It isn't to do with your security. All right? This is solely to do with your how you think and feel about yourself. Well, no, not even how you feel about yourself. How you think about yourself. That's all it is. Out of the Wands cards, which is about work, it is about fire, it's about passion. You have the two cards that are opposing each other. This is stressful, this is stressful. Okay, and the rest of it is all about what is going on in your head. Okay, so there is a change that needs to come with that. And I think this is not the first time that you have been through this situation in this life and in past lives as well, more than likely, in that you have probably always gone for what is expected rather than for what it is that you emotionally want. You're not fully connected into your emotions. And I know that it's kind of like foreign territory to you, but it is still a part of you. And if you don't know what your emotions are, you only half know yourself. You know, it is something that you do need to open up. That communication needs to open up. You have the Hierophant again. You have the Hierophant again. Now, this, as I said, this is a Taurus card again. Do you know? So there's either a Taurus coming in for you who is going to be your mentor, who is going to show you how to navigate this crazy because Taurus is really grounded, very family orientated, is emotional but is not over emotional. Do you know what I mean? Has a good grip on their emotions and can help you navigate this if this is what you need. There is a Taurus doing that for you now, because I'm a Taurus. I'm a Taurus sun and my moon is in Aquarius. Do you know? So this will be quite relevant to me as well. But yeah, the fact that Taurus is after coming out here again, you do need that stability. You need that groundedness to pull you back down, because you're too cerebral. Do you know? You're too all up in your crown chakra, and the Taurus energy will pull you back down. This Hierophant is about you going and finding yourself a mentor. It is about you finding somebody who can guide you through this maze, because it is a maze for you, because this is the first time you got an emotions card out. This is your Knight of Cups, and it's coming in right after the Hierophant. Okay, I just want to see what's coming on here. 3 of Materials, 10 of Emotions, and the 5 of Materials. Okay, now we have all the cups coming in. We have the cups that we really wanted coming in, and we also have the material coming in, the Pentacles. It is the lowercase Pentacles, which is fine. It's not too bad. Because this Knight of Emotions is facing, the horse in this is facing this Hierophant here, this could be a relationship coming to the fore for you, all right? You may have a Taurian in your life already, somebody who is really grounded, that you are considering, or maybe you haven't even considered it, but they are there for you in ways that nobody else has been. There is a connection there, and I think that you are going to sit into this energy and realize that there is that connection there. Okay, there is that connection there. This Ammonite here is really interesting, because Ammonites to me represent past lives, because it is first of all, it's a divine symbol, okay, and secondly, Ammonites are millions of years old, and they can mean that this is a past life connection. Your 3 of Materials is about working, teamwork, to bring you the happy life that you want. All right? You have the 5 Materials coming in on the heel of that. This 5 Materials is you kind of having a panic attack, going, oh my God, this is all emotional, and this is not something I'm comfortable with. This is not something what is going on here? I really do think that, and I think that you will pull back from this. I do think you will pull back from this, because it is going to freak you out a bit. Do you know? If this is a past life connection coming in, it could be a karmic connection, it could be soulmate connection, it could be that kind of a connection coming in. This 5 Materials would indicate that it's the level of the emotions that are coming in with this connection is going to freak you out. This 10 of Emotions, for somebody who isn't emotional at all, this 10 of emotion, not that you're not emotional at all, but that you're more cerebral. Do you know what I mean? This 10 of Emotions may just take the wind out of your sails a bit, and just send you into like, oh my God, this is complete new territory for me. What the hell am I doing? And you might just pull back. Okay, but when you do pull back, you're going to feel left out in the cold. You're going to feel, crap, what am I after doing there? Because this is something, I now feel alone. I now feel that I'm after making a huge mistake. And then you're going to do the work that you needed to do, because you had the 8 of Staves coming in. You're going to realize that this is going to need work, and you are going to do it. Do you know? Because it is something that you do want. This is where you come in your Emperor vibe. Okay, now your Emperor vibe is very stable, very secure, very much the male divine masculine energy. Now, whether you are male or female, it really doesn't matter. It's not about gender, okay? We all have divine feminine, divine masculine in us, and the Emperor is a really organized, knowing what he wants, very stable, very secure, okay? But to get there, it's going to take work. Okay, but you will work on it, and you are willing to work on it, and you will, I think, make sure that it will be fast. There's your Queen of Pentacles. Your Queen of Pentacles, it is actually Capricorn energy, but the Queen, it's a pentacle, which is an earth energy. So, I mean, like, it can represent your Taurus there. Do you know? Then you have the Ten of Swords. You're going to realize that this energy, do you know, all of this back here is absolutely going to be left behind, that you never want to go back there again. And you are going to allow, and not only allow, but run into your new beginning with your new person, King of Staves. Yeah. Okay, this is the King of Staves. This is, I know what I want, and I am going to get it. And you're going to be so full of passion about this that the Queen of Pentacles has no hope of resisting you. Really and truly. You know, so you have a brand new beginning coming in. You are going to be offering something to your Queen, what she is looking for, because I mean, like, she likes her pentacles. I'm not saying that you have to give her money, I'm not saying that, but you are willing to come along and offer her what it is that she needs to, for herself, for her to feel whole, for her to want to commit into this relationship here as well. But I mean, to do this, the Queen of Pentacles knows exactly who she is, and she's very emotionally stable, and you need to be in that energy as well. Okay, she's okay with nurturing you sometimes, but you do need to be at least working on your emotional stability. You are then coming into your Nine of Pentacles. There is a time where you are going to be on your own, but I think that is more because there is work that you need to do for yourself before you commit 100% to the Queen of Pentacles. You need to make sure that your garden is flourishing, okay? Because that's what the Queen of Pentacles wants, okay? Connect into yourself. Connect into yourself. You are connected. You really are connected. This Hierophant here and this Hierophant here with your karmic untying of the knots is telling you that you are connected, and you need to, well, I have to stop saying need. I keep saying need, and I don't mean you need to. This is not an order. I'm not telling you what you have to do. Okay? Well, maybe I am. But not in a bossy way. Well, maybe in a bossy way. I am Taurus. But it's for your own good. Okay? Yeah. Connect in. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. All right? You know that this connection here is what will make you happy. You know there is work that needs to be done on this. There really is. There's damage coming from past into this connection that needs to be moved on. Okay, that needs to be left in the past because it doesn't belong in this connection. But you do need, I was trying not to say it, but I can't. You do need to trust your intuition, okay? This is going to lead you into exactly where it is that's going to make you happy, okay? You have the Four of Staves there, okay? This is a marriage card. This is stability. This is security. This is balance. It's balance. Okay, this is happiness and balance. And this is exactly where it is you want to be. For God's sake. You have the Two of Vessels there. That's the Two of Cups. This is your soulmate. This is your soulmate coming in. It is your soulmate. It's not just soul family. It's your significant other. This is the person who is the other half of you. Okay? And you will realize that, you will, and that's why this emotion is going to freak you out. That's why you're going to run for the hills, basically, is because the depth of this emotion, the fastness of this emotion, the fastness of this connection, and how well you click in together is going to kind of freak you out. It is going to be like, oh my God, how did they get me like that? How can they know me so well? Do you know, we don't know each other that long, and yet they get me. They know me. They mirror what it is that I want. You know, they want what I want what they want. That kind of thing, okay? And it will freak you out. It will. There's no two ways about it. It will freak you out. But I mean, like, that would freak anybody out, to be honest with you. I think that would even freak me out. And I'm not easily freaked out. But yeah, I'm going to pick an Angel of Light card for you just to round off the reading, okay? Angel of Continuity. That's what it's all about, okay? Continuity. Do you know? Just keep trying. Be there. Do what it is that you need to do when you need to do it, okay? And show up and be there. Do you know? And all of this is going to fall into place. It really will. Do you know? It will fall into place for you. And you are going to have the life that you want. And you are. Do you know? Now, this reading is for up until the end of December. Do you know? If this hasn't come in before then, it's definitely coming in January for you. There's no two ways about it. And it is a relationship. It is a relationship coming in. Okay, Aquarius, I really hope this resonates with you, and if it does, do please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the little bell, okay? And I'll see you next time. Bye!